Okay, so I won that amazing prize from the big detecting show, the Legend 2. I have never used a Nokta machine before, just used to like using MindLab and XP machines. So I currently do always use my Deus 2, but I'm willing to give my new machine a go. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I am not technically minded at all, and it's always a really slow process. And I know that if you're new to detecting and you've got a machine, you just want to know how to set it up initially. You don't want to know all the ins and outs, because that's how I function. I learn as I go along, and I learn from other people as well. So I've done this video. It's basically just how to set up the machine just for dummies, like me, basically. So I hope it's helpful. And as I go along and use the machine and I learn, what each button means and each mode and what this is and what that is. I don't even know the lingo half of the time. But like I said, you don't want to get overwhelmed when you first get a detector and absolutely have to know everything that's in that manual. You just want the basic setup, and as you use it, you just learn as you go along. That's how I do it. Some people are more technically minded than me. I certainly am not. So I do hope you find it useful. It has arrived. What is it? What is it? What is it? Performance? Enhance? Oh, what is it? All terrain and targets. 5 single frequencies. Expanded target, ID scale. Enriched audio, effortless pinpoint. Ferro check, light and compact, although not as light as a Deus. Strong, clear audio, larger battery. Rugged and durable. Ooh. So I won this, and it's worth £1,000. I won it on the big detecting show. I never win anything. I'm just so chuffed to have won this. Ta-da! So we've got the new Legend 2. I've never used a Legend before. I've had MindLab, XP, but I have never had a Nokta metal detector machine. 3 years warranty on it. And very simple it is for me, because you know me and technology. It took me ages to get used to the Deus because of how complex it is. I'm just gonna have to see. Yeah. I'm excited to try it actually. I think Mia wants to have a go as well. The legend continues with you. That's me. Quitty detects. So thank you, Delic and Nokta, who donated it to the big detecting show. Again, I was well chuffed to win it. So there it is. We're just showing the box off at the moment. Park, Field, Beach, Relic. Go! Let's unpack it. So here we have the Legend 2. Instructions. That means I've got to read them. Generally, I like to watch videos because I need to visually see how to put something together. Yep, so we've got the instructions there. Oh, shaft. Oh, it's all sealed in. It's all sealed in. It's velcroed in. It's all velcroed. You ready? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, velcroed in there. And there we go. Ta-da! I can feel the weight on it already. But, you know, I'm going to give it a go. Going to give it a go. Just put that to one side. There's the arm bit. Oh, that's the coil underneath there. Any charging cables? I don't know. Maybe, yes. Put that down there. Headphones. The Nokta headphones. Wireless, I'm assuming. Oh. It's hard doing everything with one hand, dear. Oh, very similar to the XP ones. Nice little bag. Lovely jubbly. I've already said the handle, haven't I? Ooh. Does that just slide on? And then, just move that. We have got, come on. Oh, 2 coils. 2 coils. Oh, that's a nice little coil. That's a little diddy coil. It's tiny, that. There. Yep, just a bit bigger than my hand. Yeah, that'll get in all nuts and crannies. Usual standard size coil. Righty here. New machine, new machine. So let's get to the paperwork that's come with it. So we've got QR code here to scan, and we can get the digital PDF instructions through that if we wanted to, the manual. So I might have a look at that after. And that's cute. So just the general metal detecting rules here. Metal detecting code of ethics. Do not enter private property without an owner's permission. Refill all holes. Remove and dispose of all trash found, and respect natural life and protect the environment. Ooh. So you've got the headphone user manual here. That should be pretty much straightforward. Functions and operation, fun, functions, music function. Stop. Ooh, music. Do we get music? Ah. And then we've got the actual copy of the user manual. Ah. So it's just, we're up to the setting up page. So step 1 is, after inserting the washers into the lower shaft, attach the lower shaft to the search coil and secure it by tightening the screw. Do not over tighten, otherwise you'll just ruin it. So here's the instructions. Here's the washers. Here's the coil. And here's the shaft. It's very light. Is it like, oh, what's it called? Carbon fibre thingamajiggy. It is very light though, this bit. Right, so we need to separate this. Oh, you can't pull it out. Oh, that way. Let's, okay. You need to line up. Actually, read the instructions first, really. The 2 little red points. You can see them on the camera. There, these 2 little red points. Line up the 2 red points, and then you should be able to take it apart. Oh, like that. So we've got 1, 2. Righty-ho. Let's put in the washers. So we've actually got 2 sets. I have a spare set with the looks of it. Just put that aside. This one, and this one, and that was on there, and this one here. I'm assuming they just put something and just put it in, like it lies. Don't over tighten, it says. Have I done that right? Maybe not. Oh. Oh, maybe I'm just being a numpty, because I am a numpty. Because you need to put this in. See? I'm clever in some areas, but I'm a bit dim when it comes to stuff like this. We'll just make sure it goes on the right way around. So we've got this little bit that sticks out here. You can see this little bit sticking out there. We've got a flat side here. So that should go onto there like that, Chrissy. Should it? Should it? And then does one washer go on there? Or does the washer go in the middle? The washer should go in the middle, like that. Does that mean that the washer goes in the middle to that one? So we'll just put that washer in there on that side. I'll stick that down there, likewise, and then put this in and make sure it's all lined up properly. It's a bit fiddly. There we go. Now, will it screw this time? Oh, it's screwing this time, Chrissy. It's screwing. And not to over tighten it, which we haven't. So we've got a little bit of flexibility there. Get in. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So the next bit says open the lever latches to connect the middle shaft to the upper and lower shafts. Adjust the length to your height. Well, I'm 5'4". Tighten the side screws and close the latches to secure. So this is the lower one, this is the middle one, and then obviously this is the upper one. So we're going to put the middle one onto the lower one. I'll just lower that down and fasten that in, I think. And then you're supposed to tighten this a little bit, but don't over tighten it because you don't want to crush your... I think it's carbon fibre. Is it carbon fibre? I'm hoping I've put that on the right way. It was... is it on the right way? Chrissy, have you got it on the right way or not? Ugh. So then we need to connect the top one to this one. I'm bashing my lights. I have to bring this down on the floor now. You can see the red line here, and then you've got the red line on this one. Let's just get it the right way around. Red line on that one, and that should go inside there. It's a bit hard with one hand. There you go. So that's it, and then we'll just fasten that and tighten it up at the side. There we go. So that should be the shaft all connected. I think I just need to tighten it up a little bit more. I've adjusted the height that suits me. So when I'm using it, that feels about right. We'll move on to the next stage. So the next bit is wind the search coil cable around the shaft without overstretching. Figure that. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to wind this around without overstretching. Pretty straightforward. I reckon 3 winds on the first shaft and then 3 on the next one. And then we should connect it up here, there where the little green bit is. Connect that bit to that bit. Plug it in and twist it. So this has got to go onto this green bit. You have to line it up properly and make sure that the prongs are lined up to the holes. There you go. And push it in, likewise. And then tighten it up. Ooh. Okay, so now we've got the armrest bit. A little bit of Velcro here. So we'll just put this through. This bit. I'm assuming it goes that way. Does it go that way? No, it's fine. It is fine. So that just keeps it in place on your arm. So my little downfall at the moment is that I'm not a small girl and I've got quite big arms, so I do find it is a bit tight, this bit around my arm, but that's the only thing so far. I'm going to attach this now to the shaft, the top part, the top shaft, and that should be it, all assembled. So that should just slot in there, like that, which I think you can adjust it as well on your arm length here. And we'll just tighten that up. That's clicked in place, so that's secure now. That's connected, so that is it. It's all set up. It does shrink down. I shall show. So basically, these, you just loosen them, and that shrinks right down to that one. We'll tighten that one back up, and so that one, yep, Chrissy, use your noggin. There you go. So you just loosen the other one, and then you've got a little stumpy detector. And again, if you wanted to extend it, you just flick open the little levers here at the side, and then just pull it out, and it should extend. Otherwise, they're a bit. So we've got that one there. I'll tighten that there, and then we'll open the other one. This one. And stretch them out like that, and it's back to its full length. There it is, all ready to go. Well, it's not ready to go because I need to fathom out this bit and how to connect the headphones. I am hoping there might be a little charging on just while I'm setting it up. If not, I'll have to charge the headphones, but I've got a little cable that's come with it as well. And figuring out, there we go, little point there, stick it in, get it charged. So just a little bit on the headphones here, you can see there's a little red light there, so it does say that to charge the headphones, insert the USB charging cable to the charging port on your headphones. The LED will remain a solid red during charging. When charging is complete, the red light will turn off. So yeah, they need charging. To charge the unit, you've got a little thingy there. I don't know what they're called. And you screw this into there and then plug it in so it charges. Let's power it on and see if there's any power in it, or whether I need to charge it. So it does say press and hold the power button for 2 seconds. So this is the power button here. 1, 2. Oh, L2. Legend 2. Oh, it's making some little noises. Right, where's the power on it? Can we see how much power we've got in it? I've just been blind. Oh, there's a little bit of power in it. You can just see it at the top here, there. So you might be able to just play around with it for a bit. It also says that you need to take note that while it's in the settings, pressing and holding the power settings button will not turn it off. So you can't be in the settings to turn it off. But just to turn it off, because I'm not in the settings, you just hold it again and it turns it off. Easy as that. So far, so good. Okay, so we've got the on button here. We've got ground balance here. According to the instructions, this machine should automatically work without having to use your ground balance. It does state that for the more experienced detectorists that might be on highly mineralised ground, ground balancing will bring extra depth and stability to the device. So yeah, that's what the ground balance is for, but I shouldn't have to use that for now, just while I'm getting to use the machine, and I'm a beginner with it, so it should just work fine. I think while I'm just trying to talk about the machine, I need to get rid of that sound, so I need to fathom out where the volume is on it. But it does say here that you have a quick settings button, stroke mute button. So on the main screen, if I press the quick settings mute button, which is this one here, it briefly enters or exit the quick settings. Press and hold to mute or unmute the device. Oh, no. Oh, we have silence. Okay. So I've muted the device just by pressing and holding this button here. On this main screen, we have a right button, which is here. So the right button navigates between the modes while you're in the settings menu, and it'll navigate through the settings for you. Okay, so I'm just going to press it. That's how I learned, just by pressing buttons. Oh, so you can see it's moving along the top bit here. I'm assuming that's what mode you want it in. So this has got to be the left button then, hasn't it? Right and left, the left button. Use the left button to switch between user profiles. Press and hold to save or delete a profile. So you can use that to navigate through options like you do with this one. And then obviously we've got the up and the down buttons too. So you use the up and down buttons to adjust the selected quick settings on the menu screen, or to change any settings value in the settings menu. Oh, I hate learning technology. I just it's got to be, let's switch it on and let's go. I could do is talking to somebody that has got the Legend 2, just so they can go through it with me. Just have some basic settings. I'm hoping the settings are just on and go now. I'll select what kind of terrain profile that I want, so I'll put the top there. But I'm hoping just to be able to go, and then as I go along using this machine, I'm just going to learn, play around with the buttons, and every time I learn something new, I will try and video it. I do think that if you just try and learn it all straight away when you're new and you're just a bit like dim like me when it comes to technology, I think if you try and learn it all straight away, you're just going to get overwhelmed and frustrated. So for me, I just want to know the basics. So hopefully we can just go with it. So when you've dug your hole and you want to see if it's in the lid or if it's still in the hole, but you want to pinpoint it a little bit more, this is your little pinpoint button here, which you'll press. It also says on the main screen the pinpoint accept and reject button. You use that, so it's a multifunctional button like some of the other ones are. Press once to enter or exit the pinpoint. So basically, this is just basic. For the rest of it, I'll learn it as I go along. So I'm just going to press it once and it'll pinpoint and it'll start bleeping when it picks up whatever's in the ground. So obviously at the back here you've got the speakers. We've got an LED flashlight as well. I'll have to fathom that out. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, there's a little light on it as well there at the back. Ooh, that's something I've not had before. The search coil input sockets at the back, and obviously if you had wired headphones, you plug them in to where the charging point is at the back as well. Okay, so for the LED flashlight, it does say press the power settings button once. Oh, we can move this along here. So let's have a look. Where's the flashlight? Oh, there's the flashlight. You can see it there. So obviously the arrows, like I mentioned, we're going to move them along here. And we're at the flashlight bit. Turn the flashlight using the up and down buttons, on and off. So on. So the light should be on now. Let's have a look. Do we have a flashlight underneath? Do we? We have a little flashlight underneath. And then just to turn that flashlight off, we press the down button. Off. It's gone off. Just in case you're detecting in the dark, in the winter months. Well, that was easy. You can see all these little settings here. We get to know them as we go along. I'm hoping that he's going to tell me how to connect the headphones, because I haven't found a bit yet in the book. I'll might just click on that. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's click yes. Going a bit blurred. Right. Okay. What do you do? I'll have to look. So I just read a little bit more. So these are 3 options: the speaker, the wired ones, I think, and the Bluetooth ones. Bone conduction headphones. So you've got the speaker, you've got the speaker, you've got the bone conduction headphones, and then you've got the Bluetooth headphones. So the arrow, we're going to move up to the Bluetooth one. Okay. So the headphones, I'm just going to turn them on.
Power on.
Power on.
Connected.
Oh, they automatically connected. So is that because I put my Bluetooth mode on the machine? But they've connected. Right, let me have a listen. So now I'm assuming, oh, there's another little thing come up there, that I am connected there. But I'm not hearing any sounds. Do I need to turn the volume up? Let's fathom that out. Oh, hang on. So the headphones. So how do I get out of this now? Do I go back to... Oh, which one do I press? Oh, back. Oh, there you go. I still can't hear anything through the headphones. So let's just turn the headphones up. I'm right near my cooker. I did mute it earlier on, so just let's see if we can unmute it. Oh, yes. So that worked. I've got sound in my headphones now. Okie dokie. Right, so I think we're good to go. So the battery life has roughly between 8 and 20 hours, but that would depend on how much you're using. So if I have the light on at the back all the time, the connection to the headphones, obviously that's going to suck up more of the battery life. So that depends. So between 8 and 20 hours. So you definitely get a good day's detecting out of it. You probably have to charge it each time, but I do that anyway with the Deus. Charging on an empty battery, it takes roughly between 5 and 6 hours too. I've already talked about how we charge. We've got this little connection at the back here. It's like the machine's already set up, or have I just been, because I've been playing with the buttons, but I'll keep it in field mode and just see how we get on. When I had the Equinox, I did put it in beach mode quite a lot, so it depends. You've got all these different modes depending on what sort of land you are on. So let me know what mode you have yours in, and I'll just try them out. So like I said, I hope that it's just good to go, the machine, but it is more, gets more and more complex the more you get to know the machine, and you can have your user profiles on it, save settings and stuff like that. It does go on, but this is where my mind gets blown, because I'm not going to learn all this straight away. It's just so much. So I just want to get a feel for the machine, and try and just use the settings now, get to know just the basic settings, and then as I go along I'll talk to people that have got Legends and have used them before, and just get a few tips and try some of their settings as well and save them into the machine. So yeah, that's just a quick setup, I think, for the Legend. As I go along I'll share it with you. Right, so there's your setup for dummies. Like I said, I'm just going to learn as I go along. So I'm going to turn the machine off now. It does say that the headphones, if they've been inactive with no sound, they do automatically turn off after 15 minutes. But I'm just going to turn them off. And then I'm going to... It said power off. And then I'm going to turn the machine off. There you go. So you can see there that it's charging. Yep. Wasn't that bad after all, really. It's all set up, so it was pretty easy to assemble. Well, I think it was easy to assemble, and it's just one of them machines you put together and you're good to go. Turn it on, you're good to go, as long as you know how to turn it on. And I was impressed that the headphones just automatically connected to it. So that just made it a lot more easier as well. So it's on field mode, and when I go out, I'll have to put it onto beach mode because I think the first time I'm using it, I might be on a beach this weekend. Just to have a little go. I'm out with James and Mia, so I know they want to have a go of it as well. So we'll just see how we get on with it. And as I go along, like, I'll learn how to discriminate this, that. I'll learn about the iron, ground balancing, all the different modes and stuff. I'm just going to learn as I go along. No pressure whatsoever. Thanks for watching.